Got something a little different for you today. Blind sample battle. Like I mentioned at the top, we've got a little something different today, trying out some new things, see what you guys like. As a result of helping out with our local whiskey society, Manatee Whiskey Society, with a bottle bust, I have samples that honestly, even though I helped organize it, I don't even recall what are in the thing. So off camera, wife Sarah picked 2 of the samples. Have to be number 10, number 19. And gave me the answer keys for what these are. Now, can't see, they're closed. I don't know what they are, so I'm gonna put these off to the side. So here's what I hope to accomplish with this. I'm going to taste both of these, maybe take a stab at what type of whiskey I think they are. If I think I know which ones they are, that'd be cool too. I'm gonna tell you which one is the winner at the end, and we're both gonna be surprised and find out which one won. Which one won? Okay, let's go with it. So as you can see, I've got them poured up. So let's dive into this. I've got number 10 versus number 19. I have no idea what they are. I generally know some of the bottles that were in our 20s, 23, 24 bottles, but right off the rip, that is just rich. Color medium, right? It's just rich brown sugar, just smacking with brown sugar. Tons of vanilla as well. All right, so let's do nose. Then we'll come back and taste. I won't belabor it. We're gonna try and keep this nice and short for you guys today. I'm gonna try and take a guess as to what each type is. I'm probably going to be terrible at this, so hopefully this is at least entertaining. This one's a little darker. Oh, a little danker. Right off the rip, I'd almost guess a rye, or at least a higher rye mash bill. Oh, but then I'm catching something that might make me think it's a little finished. All right, let's get into the tasting quick. Again, I'm not trying to keep you guys here for a long time, just for a good time. So let's go. Number 10 is very familiar. You would hope I'd say that about these. I've had a lot of them. I actually think I might know headshot what number 10 might be, but we'll hold off on that. And we'll take a second sip. What I am getting is a ton of beautiful sweetness there. There's enough spice to balance it out as well. Actually, the second sip was very spicy, so that's kind of throwing me a bit. I'm not sure. Definitely gonna be a tough battle here. So let's see what number 19 has. Number 19 definitely has a much more oakier profile. Wow, big oak. And very, 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 very active, spicy. Let me take a second sip here, but I have a rough idea where this might be going to. That one's hot. That one's really hot, like big alcohol, but plenty of flavor too. Getting some real sweet butterscotch off that too. It's not a big hit of it. It's just kind of a hit after the heat hits you. And then the baking spices and everything take over mid palate, and it's got a nice hug to it. So first round of this for me goes to number 10, but I'm not calling it a battle yet. So let's go back through 19 to 10 as quickly as possible. Give you guys a couple of guesses what I think these might be, or at least the type. Let's find out how ridiculously wrong I probably am, even though I know roughly what the bottles are. Yeah, 19 is something I've had something similar previously, and starting to kind of call back to that a little bit. I don't know though. I've got some doubts. 10 is very nice. I'm definitely telling you in the battle here, after going through it a couple of times, because of the sweetness and the balance. And I do like my whiskey to kick back a little bit, but 19 kicks just a little too much for me today. On another day, I think it would be really great. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to proclaim 10 my winner. So I'll get that out of the way up front. And then if I'm so far off base guessing, this will let me make it really hilarious. So we'll see. So I'm going to take one final sip, get my guess on number 10. Believe it or not, I'm getting... At first, I thought this could have been our Manatee Whiskey Society pick. And if it is, I'm going to feel like a complete idiot. That's a Russell's pick. But now I'm leaning towards this actually being, I caught something that might be a little more French oaky. And there was a Maker's in there, one of the Maker's specialties. So I think this might be that, but I think it's a little too hot for that. So I'm stuck in a corner a little bit. I'm going to go back Manatee Whiskey Society pick. The Russells. I think that's probably wrong, but that's where I'm going. Watch it, we the Makers, and you guys just laugh your butts off. But that's the beauty of this. So anyway, so now I got to try and deduce what number 19 might be. I don't think there's enough age on this to be something that's an aged product, like out past 10 years. So that eliminates a few things in my mind. One of the things that keeps coming back and hitting me is saying this could be a smoke wagon, uncut, unfiltered. There was one in there. I don't remember what day it was. So because it has that kind of just uncut, unfiltered, kind of comes and punches you, has a little bit of that MGP characteristics to it, which we know Aaron out there at Smoke Wagon sources and does experimental stuff with them. Not in the uncut, unfiltered line, but overall. So let's find out how bad I was at this. Let's start out with the runner-up, number 19. We ready? It's Heaven's Door Single Barrel. You know, that kind of makes some sense. I didn't think it'd be that hot. I've never had it before. I've had Heaven's Door decades. I could see myself coming back to this if I had a bottle of it and enjoying it, you know, on a night where I really want something that's got a little kick to it, a little fight to it. But again, you know, that's how bad I was. I'm not good at this, obviously. So let's show you the second one. Okay. This one is Old Fourth Cask Strength Single Barrel. So we had a battle of single barrels and didn't know it. There's no way I think I could have picked either one of these out. Don't have enough experience. I've never had an Old Fourth before in my life. And I've only had one Heaven's Door and it was nothing like this. I don't think I could have pegged that off the rip, but either way, I'm not too upset about that. I think both these products are, you know, a good product. I think this was a nice surprise. If you think this is a fun idea and there's a way we can maybe spice it up or make it a little more intriguing, please let me know. Honestly, I can't tell you thank you enough, guys. You guys are out there helping me just build this channel. If you could, please watch one of the videos linked above. And until next time, cheers.